A very popular species for the hobbyist, the Pictus catfish can be found in many a tank and is easily spotted. Keep watching for more about their basics and care. Behavior. The Pictus catfish is a reasonably peaceful species and gets on well with appropriately chosen tank mates. They're shoaling fish, so they prefer to live in groups, ideally 6 or more, although 3 or 4 would suffice if space is insufficient. Having them in a shoaling group allows them the social interactions they crave and also gives them a sense of confidence to be more active and somewhat bolder overall. They will be far more active and fun to observe during the daytime if kept in a group, as normally they're nocturnal and you may otherwise not see much of them. Quite a few people do successfully keep a Pictus catfish solo, thinking they will be a good bottom dweller to include in their tank. If you do choose to keep one alone, it will likely be a shy character who will stay hidden most of the day and only venture out after dark. The smarter option would be to have a small group as a minimum and then benefit from seeing them happier and more outgoing as a social subset in your community. Pictus catfish can live upwards of 8 years when looked after carefully. While they're a peaceful, easygoing type of fish, they're not usually recommended for novice aquarists. Appearance. With a gleaming silvery white body, the Pictus catfish is a long and slender fish. The light body is punctuated by black dots throughout. Interestingly, the varieties that come from Colombia have smaller spots, and the Peruvian varieties tend towards larger dots on the body. The other primary characteristic of all catfish is their prominent barbels, resembling whiskers to the sides of their mouths. The Pictus catfish has very long ones, which can reach the length of their bodies in some cases. Barbels are what help this fish navigate in the muddy, murky, moving waters of riverbeds. These fish do not have scales, which is partly the reason they're more susceptible to diseases and conditions affecting their health in the tank, as well as sensitivity to the water condition. Their fins are transparent and quite rigid. In particular, their dorsal and pectoral fins have sharp spines that can make catching them rather difficult. Not only should you avoid using mesh netting when catching or transferring these catfish because of the risk of entanglement, but you should avoid getting your hands in the mix also. These spines can easily impale human skin, along with other slow-moving fish. And if you do get stabbed, the mucus coating on the fin contains a toxin that will yield a stinging sensation that can be rather painful. Finally, they have the classic catfish appearance, marked by the downturned, pouting mouth, as well as a forked tail. Fully grown, and depending on tank size, they can grow up to 5 inches in length. Tank conditions. Pictus catfish love a sandy riverbed in the wild, so a sandy substrate will suit them best and is generally a must, given that they are bottom dwellers. The slow, flowing conditions of a tropical river should also be emulated, and this is usually done best by using an HOB, hang-on-back, filter system. Being nocturnal in the wild, they thrive with dim tank lighting. It's important to note that any decor should have smooth edges. Anything sharp can abrade their delicate skin, creating the perfect storm for illness and disease. Plant life should be present as their natural habitat has river floor vegetation, but likewise, smooth stones, treated driftwood, and other cave-type decors will help recreate their environment equally well. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.